Hey, you guys, I am here with a book review of one of my favorite books of 2013 so far. It is Sarah Rees Brennan's Unspoken. I just finished it yesterday and oh my gosh, my mind is blown. I don't even know what ended up. I don't know what to feel. I don't know where to put the feelings that I do feel. I don't even know. Like, when I was done with the book, the first thing I said was, what the fuck just happened? I'm sorry. That is what it was amazing. It was an amazing. See, I can't even speak. It was an amazing book. It was just amazing. Okay. So the story is of a young girl named Cami Glass, and I really love Cami right off the bat because she's not your typical protagonist. She is a female character of Asian descent, which is awesome. She's not your typical, white, blonde hair, blue eyes, or white brunette girl, which is, not a bad thing, but it's always nice to have that diversity. So I loved her right off the bat, and she's snarky and sassy and she does not take anyone's shit. And I loved her right off the bat. And then we have her best friend, Angela, who is dark and mysterious, doesn't like people. She's gorgeous, but boys constantly come on to her, but she doesn't want to have anything to do with people. It's, Cami is her ride or die girl, is her friend. And then we have other characters of Ash and Jared and Holly and Mr. and Mrs. Glass and Lillian and Rosalind and so basically Cami is living in this small town that is kind of just strange. It's a strange town. And so there is a lot of myth and legend and history of some not so normal things happening in that town. And there was a family that was associated with that town, with that not normal stuff. They were the Lindburns. And so they've been gone for a while, but now they've returned, Ash and Jared. And so Cami gets involved with them. She wants to learn more about who they are. She's an investigative reporter. She runs a newspaper for the school that she goes to. And so naturally she's a questioner. She asks questions and she likes to dig and probe and find big juicy stories. And so she sets her sights on uncovering the history and the story of the Lindburns. Why are people so freaked out about them? Who are they? And what's the story behind them? She has to know. The cool thing about Cami is that she has this gift, or a curse, however she wants to classify it. She is able to read. She's connected to somebody, to this guy's mind. They've been able to speak to each other mentally since they were kids. And they've never met, but they just know that they can hear each other in their minds. And for a while, she thought she was crazy because, she lost a lot of friends because she would stare off into space, or it would look like she was staring off into space when actually she would be having a conversation with her friend in her mind. And so all of those things unravel. Her learning about the Lindburns, her dealing with her friend in her mind, and it is unraveled so brilliantly. Sarah Rees Brennan keeps me questioning the entire time I'm reading this book. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't know who is really a human and who's not so human. I hear Sarah's voice so clearly in this book that now I know who Sarah Rees Brennan is, and from this point on, anything I read of hers will probably sound like her, as it should, because it's her. But it was so unbelievably, brilliantly depicted. The characters were strong, and finally finely written, and the plot development was amazing. The character development, oh my gosh. All I have to say is the character development in Angela and in Jared was brilliant. It was so nice. I followed every single link in their character development chain the entire way. It was so fluid and just so genius. And there were a lot of surprises in this book. At the end, I will definitely tell you, I read the last page of this book and tossed it across the room. I sat with my mouth agape. Maybe for the final 20 to 30 pages of this book, my mouth was just, what? Who? How? Like, I was talking to my imaginary friend for these past 20, 30 pages. And I don't have an imaginary friend, so I was just talking to myself. But I need the second book. I need it now. I'm going to get it because I need to have it in my possession. I won't be able to read it right away, but I don't care. I need to have it because it's a mental thing. As long as it's in my house, then I can be at peace because I know I will read it soon. I'm not ready to read the second book yet because I'm still reeling from this. I don't even know what to feel after this book. It was just done so well. It took me on the journey it was supposed to take me on. And I think it will take you on the journey it's supposed to take you on. I fell in love with each of these characters for various reasons. Even the characters that are not so nice and they're more leaning towards the evil dark side, I loved them because it was done so well. Sarah, you evil. Sarah. Sarah Rees Brennan is an evil lady. I hated her for about an hour after I was done with this book. I'll just put it that way. It was great. 5 out of 5. Hands down, one of my favorite books ever. Definitely one of my favorite books of 2013. This is obviously a non-spoilery review. I refuse to tell you anything that happens in this book because I want you to go and read it. So go and do that. Whew! That is all I have for you today. Unspoken by Sarah Rees Brennan is a brilliant read. Go get it. Go check it out from the library like I did. But then now I'm going to go buy my own copy because I need to have it forever. Thanks so much for watching. Links down below to follow me and my crazy on Twitter and Facebook and my blog and Goodreads and all that fun stuff. Thumbs up this video and comment down below. Subscribe for more. I will see you in my next video. Ta-ta!